Story 4. The Girl Who Painted the Wind. Once, in a valley forgotten by the sun, there was a village called Greywood. In Greywood, there were no colors. The sky was the color of old coins, and the flowers were the color of dust. The people lived quiet, gray lives because they had forgotten how to dream. But there was Maya. Maya was a small girl with a big imagination. She carried a wooden paintbrush. Everywhere she went, even though she had no paint, she believed that the world wasn't gray. It was just waiting for someone to see its true colors. One morning, Maya followed a strange silver fox deep into the dark forest. Under the roots of the oldest tree, she found it a golden acorn. When she touched it, the acorn didn't feel like wood. It felt like sunlight. Suddenly, the acorn burst into 1,000 tiny sparks of color. Red, blue, green, and gold swirled around her. Maya dipped her wooden brush into the swirling light. To her surprise, the brush began to glow. She realized she didn't need paint. She could paint with the magic of the earth itself. Maya ran to the highest hill, overlooking the gray village. She took a deep breath and began to paint on the air. With one stroke, she painted a ribbon of fire orange across the sky. With another, she painted swirls of ocean blue into the clouds. The wind caught her colors and carried them down into the streets. Where the orange light touched a roof, it turned bright red. Where the blue light touched a puddle, it turned into a clear, sparkling pond. The people of Greywood ran out of their houses. They looked up in wonder. For the first time in 100 years, they saw a sunset. But change is often scary. A giant shadow, born from the years of gray thoughts, rose from the mountains. It tried to swallow Maya's colors. The Shadow King roared. The world is gray. Dreams are dangerous. The people began to hide. The colors started to fade. Maya's brush grew heavy. For a moment, she felt small. But then, she remembered the silver fox and the golden acorn. She realized the shadow wasn't strong. It was just lonely for light. Instead of fighting the shadow, Maya did something brave. She stepped into it. She painted a heart of pure gold right. In the center of the darkness, she painted smiles on the gray faces of the statues. She didn't destroy the shadow. She transformed it. The darkness melted into deep violets, rich indigos, and soft lavenders. The Shadow King dissolved into a gentle evening breeze. The village was no longer Greywood, it was Rainbow Valley. Maya taught the villagers that they didn't need magic acorns to see color, they only needed to open their eyes. She taught them that even in the darkest times, there is a color waiting to be found. Maya's brush is now a legend. But if you look at the sky during a beautiful sunset or see a flower blooming in a crack in the sidewalk, remember Maya. She is still painting, reminding us that the world is only as gray as we choose to see it. Thanks for watching.